Hello everybody. Today we're going to do a crystal grid for the Lionsgate portal. So it's kind of an activation to bring forth our manifestations. Some of the crystals already placed themselves. They already knew where they wanted to be, and so it kind of felt like a magnet pulling into place. So I just allowed them to be where they are. But the rest of them are still waiting to create this crystal grid. So a little bit about the crystals we'll be using. These are pyrite dragon skulls. I love these guys, and they're actually really heavy. Pyrite is good for grounding. It's good for manifestation and um, bringing in abundance, like related to wealth and riches, and other forms of abundance as well. But they tend to work well with things geared towards attracting money and wealth. Um, the other ones that kind of pull themselves into position, at least four of them, are Tibetan, black Tibetan quartz. And these are a very high vibration, a high frequency crystal. Um, they come from the mountains around Tibet and um, high spiritual places physically. So they kind of resonate with that energy. And this is going to pull in the manifestation, keeping you on a spiritual path as well, path for your higher good, I should say. And the the black coloring in them is good to clear away the things that you don't need, the things that are not serving you, to kind of protect you from the negative energies that may come at you, um, during the course of your life. But they help protect against negative energies. And then I have four more that will place themselves within this grid at some point. Um, these guys just seem to want to be placed as kind of like a guardian for the dragons. And that's the vibe I get from them, is like guardian, but also directing energy. They're kind of like helping the energy to flow and keep it going on course and not let it steer off into other things. And kind of the same with the Tibetan quartz, um, but keeping in line with your purpose, your soul's purpose, specifically the Tibetan quartz. Um, Another one that kind of magnetized into place, there's these little pieces, there's four of them, and they are, oh, before I do that, I don't know if I showed a clear view of the Tibetan quartz. Let me get a better one. There you go. Klutzy today. You get a better idea of what they look like. I just kind of like breezed by that. Okay, now to these ones. These are celestite. Um, I think these are raw form. I think they just kind of grow naturally into this like cubed shape, kind of like quartz, but it's a little different. I think they're more fragile, they break easier. The celestite is associated with the angelic realm and angelic frequencies. So they felt very magnetized to the pyrite dragons. And the hit that I got on these is that they wanted to work with the pyrite dragons because the dragon is the grounding, earthy type energy in this grid. And the celestite is the angelic energy. So it's coming from the spiritual plane. So you got the spiritual energy coming down with the grounding energy coming up to meet and work together. And um, let me think. So, in working with both energies, I more and more I'm coming to find that dragon energy and angelic energy, they like to work closely together. So that is something else I just felt I should point out. Again, that's just my experience, and it keeps coming up over and over again for me. So I'm adding that in there as well. Um, this is a golden healer quartz, and it doesn't show up on camera, but when it's in sunlight, it's just full of rainbows. And the lighting isn't good enough in here to really show that, unfortunately, but it's there. And golden healer, I believe the yellow comes from iron. But golden healer is another high frequency crystal, and it helps connect you to the spiritual realm, to like golden light energy. It's a bit angelic in and of itself as well. It's good for manifestation, but it's also good for healing and clearing out energies that are no longer serving a purpose. And I just love this one. This one is I love Golden Healer. I just resonate with it strongly. But yeah, so that has decided it wants to be the centerpiece for all of this. So I feel personally its frequency is a little bit lower than the angelic realm, than like the highest spiritual source, but it's like it's up there. It's up there in that range. So the next one is Tiger's Eye in the rough form. And let me get you a better piece here. There we go. And that wanted to join the grid. This Tiger's Eye wanted to join to add a sense of courage, facing the things you don't necessarily want to do that might seem a little bit scary, but will move you forward on your path. And it gives you the strength, and it helps you realize your own inner power to go ahead and face those things, along with the stability to push through, the strength and the stability to push through and keep going, even when things seem like it's not going your way, nothing is manifesting for you, but in reality it is. You just go through these periods of time, and that's what the energy that this stone wanted to add to this grid. We have some Libyan desert quartz, or desert glass. Libyan desert glass, that's more accurate. And this is associated with meteors, and I believe it's the glass that formed after the meteor hit. But it's also good for manifestation. It resonates for me. I feel it resonates with the number 8, with the infinity symbol, which is 8 on its side. And yeah, bringing the spirituality along with the manifestation together. It feels kind of protective as well. It feels very soothing to me. And so it kind of helps to, like, imagine you're in a plane, you're going along and you get hit some turbulence. This is helps to smooth that out, to balance out the turbulence, to help to smooth out the ride, I guess you could say. And this one actually wants to be placed right now, so I will. Happy to oblige. And smoothing out the turbulence. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. That's why it wants to be in the four corners, because it's helping to smooth out a bumpy ride, if you will, for this manifestation, for this portal that we're going through. Who Who else? Who else? Who else? Smoky quartz or smoky blue smoke Lemurians. These guys, you can kind of see they have like a smoky type look in the center of them. Let me get a better one that will show up better. Maybe that one. You can kind of see how it's like wispy smoke inside of it, along with the crystal clear parts. Some are more smoky than others, and it's like a faint bluish tint to the smoke. And these wanted to come along for the ride because they're full of smoke, so it's symbolic of clearing the fog from your mind and from your intentions and becoming crystal clear on what your intentions are. What is it you want? Like clarify that, crystallize it, and focus on the intention. You don't want to just be everywhere and not knowing which direction you're going to take. You may not know which direction to take, but your intention can become crystal clear, and that is what's going to help propel you towards what it is you're trying to manifest. So blue smoke Lemurians, that is why they are here today. Oh, okay, yeah. Rutile, rutilated quartz. Let me find one that is. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you could see those little golden threads in them, and that is the rutile. Rutile, some people call it. I don't know which is accurate, but I like to say rutile. So the little golden threads in there, and they build a direct channel from you in your present state to your higher self. This is what I feel. They connect. It's like going along those golden threads, a direct connection to your higher self. So that goes along with the blue smoke Lemurians, in that it's bringing clarity, helps you to open the channel, bring the clarity of your intention, and make sure you're in alignment with your higher self. And citrine hearts. These little guys are so cute. But citrine is a very abundant energy, and it's also used for manifestation, but it's also good for clearing out negative energies. And the thing about citrine, what they say is that it doesn't need to be charged, it doesn't need to be cleared or cleansed. It kind of does that all on its own. And so, along with the manifestation aspect, that's part of the reason why these wanted to be in this grid. And to help keep the energy clear, keep it clear from any negative vibes that may want to come in. It's not allowed here. Who next? Singing quartz, singing Lemurian lasers. The reason they're called singing quartz is because they make this sound as they clink together. And I don't know about you, but I love the sound of this. And so they bring they're kind of angelic in their own way. And for me, they kind of have a playful energy. It's kind of like little pixies or fairies flitting about, and the laser shape is good for laser focusing the energy. So it's not wasting time out here everywhere. It's laser focusing whatever it is whatever your intentions are, whatever you're trying to make happen. So it's going to laser focus that, and it's going to do that with a loving, playful energy. And these are already wanting to go into shape, but I need to make space. So we'll get through the next ones quickly. And these are amethyst squares. And amethyst, I'm not really sure why I felt pulled exactly, but they were speaking to me of like royalty. That's what it is. Queen energy. And part of this Lionsgate portal, I feel, is accessing your inner queen energy. And I mean, regardless if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't really matter so much. But also to help balance things out, because we're just talking masculine and feminine here, not, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. But these little circular, actually, I just had another inspiration here, or a intuitive hit. Words, oh my gosh. These are little lapis lazuli circles, and this is the king energy. This is bringing in that self assertive king energy. And the intuitive hit was that the masculine was in circle form because of that form is very feminine, whereas the amethyst, bringing in the feminine queen energy, is in this blocky square form, which is to me more of a masculine type shape. At least that's my own opinion. It's what came to me, so I'm putting it out there. But that's why those wanted to be in this grid. And the this is sunstone, I believe, from Oregon. It's just these little like yellow pieces. And I know there's another stone out there called sunstone, and it's very sparkly and glittery. And I don't believe these two are related. I could be wrong. I don't know. I may need more research on that. But either way, they wanted to be in this grid. And so I'm happy to oblige. Um, I think I covered all of them. And just a little note, I worked with the number 8 a lot. So a lot of these are actually, there's 8 of them, but also 4 and then 16 because there's 16 of these. So that's just a thought I'd throw that out there because 8 is the number of manifestation. And it's, like I said on the side, it's the infinity symbol. And so that just feels appropriate for Lionsgate. And then the 4 helps to bring stability to the whole process. And then 16 is just, I didn't think too much into that, honestly. You can intuit that however you see fit. I'm just going to say. Let me clear this board and we will get this grid activated, shall we? All right. First, I'm going to start off by saying all of this that we are doing today is for our highest good. We only allow what is for our highest good. And this grid is for the Lionsgate portal, is for manifestation and bringing about the things that you want to see happen in your life. All right. So we're going to help open this portal. Who would like to go first? The blue smoke Lemurians. Let's see. We're going to go there. Clarity. We clarify our intentions. We clarify our intentions for this grid and for this portal, clearing all the fog, all the confusion from our minds and our bodies and our souls. Our intentions become very clear to bring forth our manifestations. Our pyrite dragons, our guardians, but our earth energy, they help to stabilize this grid, and they guide the energy where it needs to go to make sure it stays on course. Our black Tibetan quartz, clearing away of the negative energies, but lifting the energy as well with its high vibration. And our celestite, working with the dragon energy, our angelic energy of the celestite, is helping to balance between source energy and grounding earth energy. Our golden healer in the center, bringing forth the golden light to fill this grid and to flow out into the world with its purifying energies, raising the vibration of everything around it. Who would like to join? Who would like to join? The 4 remaining Tibetan quartz are working from the center as well as the outer, within and without, clearing away any unwanted energies. Who would like to join? Who would like to join? Some citrine hearts. Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? Citrine hearts. Joining this grid. Helping us to create our manifestations, bring in our manifestations from a very heart-centered place. Bring forth our intentions with loving energy, and our hearts remain clear and open. Who would like to join next? The amethyst squares. Where would you like to go? This is our queen energy. Helps us keep our head up high. We know our worth. We know our worth. And we are not afraid to show it. We are not afraid to ask for what we need. We are queens. We are queens. Lapis lazuli would like to join. This is our masculine king energy. No force shall come against us. No ill-intentioned force shall come against us. We are strong in our power. And we are fair and compassionate in our power. We are fair and compassionate in our power. Bringing in and tapping into our inner king. Again, we know our worth. This is balanced masculine energy, protective and self-assured and confident. Rutile, rutilated quartz would like to come in to help create this channel, clear a pathway to our higher selves with clarity. Higher selves, rutile connecting our higher selves to our physical self, to our conscious mind. The channel is clear, the channel is open. It is for our highest good. And our intentions are clear. Who would like to come in next? Singing quartz. Singing quartz. Bringing in loving, playful energy. Help us keep a balance. We don't want to be too serious, right? Have to have fun with this. Where would you like to be placed? Singing laser quartz. Helping to laser focus our intentions for this grid. Tiger's eye. Bringing forth the strength in the physical part of ourselves to do the actions that need to be done. Hmm. Feeling something different. Tiger's eye. Helping us, giving us strength and courage to take the physical actions necessary to manifest what it is we want in this world through this portal. And finally, we have Sunstone. In this, I feel it's a sunny, vibrant energy. Sunny, vibrant energy. It brings joy and light, extra light that's needed throughout the grid. Where would you like to go? Where do the remaining wish to go? Light throughout the grid. Bring you light and joyful energy throughout. So before we activate this grid with the final crystal, or crystals possibly, not sure yet, I have this. It's a lilac lemurian, but it happens to look like a blade. And when I find these on occasion, um, I find they're good for cord cutting, energetically, cord cutting any energy, negative energies, any attachments from other people's energy, cutting all of that away. So that is what we are doing now. We are cutting away all of the unnecessary things we do not need. We no longer need them. Return to sender. And we clear anything from this grid that we do not want there. We clear everything from our energy field that we do not need. Let it go. Bye bye attachments, unnecessary ones. Because, we do have some that are necessary if you have kids or loved ones you care for. So, all of that swept away. The crystal that wishes to activate this grid is a pink Lemurian laser quartz. And the pink Lemurian laser quartz, as I said about the laser quartz, it helps to laser focus the energy, fine tune everything. And the pink Lemurian is a heart centered stone. So it's an assurance that all we do is love based. It's born of love and for the highest good of all. And so we now activate this grid as we walk through the Lionsgate portal. May we manifest all that which we wish to manifest for our highest good. Our guides protect us along the way and help guide energy where it needs to go. The portal within us is also activated. We are always connected to source energy. We are always connected, and earth energy flows up through us to meet that source energy, flowing down through our soul star, through our crown chakra, earth energy flowing up through the earth star, through our roots, our root chakra, to meet the source energy. And as this energy builds within us, as this energy builds and fills our bodies, it overflows into our grid. Through the portal. And the more energy that flows, the more energy flows into us. It is never ending. It is never ending. It flows out into the grid, helping to manifest our heart's desires with clarity and intention and purpose. We accept this, and so it is for our highest good. Hmm. 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 When the time is right for the portal to close, it will close of its own accord in perfect divine timing, its purpose having been accomplished. This portal and this energy is also yours to access anytime you wish. Hmm. This energy is complete. If you feel inclined to do so, you may share your experiences in the comments below. If you liked this video, please leave a like below. And I will take a photo of this grid from above so you get a clear picture of it, and you can use it as a backdrop on your phone or your computer. You can tap into it by looking at it whenever you wish. And I may post it to the end of this video, but if I forget and it's not there, I will post it to my YouTube channel. So you could find it on there just as a regular post. And as long as I remember to add it to the video, I will do both. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that your manifestations come into being for you during this Lion's Gate portal. I already know you will receive everything that you need to receive. Thank you. There's much love for you here.